So in this video, we're going to be talking about ticker symbol SPCE, Virgin Galactic Holdings, and talk about what's going on. By the way, guys, my name is Justin Fernillo from Push and Profit. Hope you're having a beautiful day. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started and talk about a few things. Now, recently in the last couple of days, we had SPCE have a little bit of a nice little run up. We see this green candle over here. We see the MACD curling up. So it's really good news, especially if we take into consideration that, let's go ahead and look at a 5 minute chart actually. Look at that run up for the day, right? That was a nice, day versus in comparison to the S&P 500. If we go to the ETF, obviously, we see that ticker symbol SPCE, Virgin Galactic, has outperformed the S&P 500 on Friday, right? Which is great news. But does that mean that Virgin Galactic is going to continue on this trend, right? Is no guarantee. But I do want to point out a few things right now. We've seen the run up, right? The anticipated run up as, Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Galactic, was going into space. And then immediately after he went into space on July 11th, we had this major sell-off, right? And so since then, we've been on this sideways, channel over here where we couldn't really break above this resistance, but we're also holding below or above the support, right? Sometimes we go a little bit below, but roughly around this channel, right? Around this level. Right now, the sideways consolidation isn't terrible. As an investor, obviously it's not the best, but as a trader, it does suck when, there's not a lot of fluctuation in price, because as a trader, your goal is to profit off the fluctuation in price. So that's something we have to take note of, because we haven't been able to break above this $36.68, right? And we can see that it's been a resistance in the past over here, over here, over here, and it was as well as around these days, and again over here. Now, simply does that mean that we can't break above this resistance? Absolutely not. Resistances don't, or stocks don't have to adhere to resistances 100%. As you can see, we broke above it in the past, twice. We broke well above it, right? So a major area to look at is this, area of $36.72 if you're not currently in a position with Spce, right? If you're not currently in a position, then I would not buy into it just yet. Now, the reason is simply because I like to wait for something called confirmation. So once we see this stock break above this area over here, break this channel of that it's been trading of, then that's a good sign. It's very optimistic and bullish that this could possibly keep going up. And I believe that Virgin Galactic on the long-term spectrum or a long time frame can break up the previous highs of $62.80. But as a trader, I would be waiting for this area over here, and even as an investor, because the worst thing that could happen is you buy in too early and this falls back to this area of support, right? So again, confirmation is key. Now, if you're someone who's already been holding Virgin Galactic and you're wondering when is this going to break above so you can sell, really it's just all about patience and also knowing when or how long you plan to enter in a trade, right? When it comes to trading or investing or just anything related to the stock market, you need to have a plan and you need to execute that plan. Did you come into this stock knowing that you were going to hold it for just a few weeks, a few months? It really depends until what your goals are and what your thresholds for selling are, right? With that being said, we see that the RSI, with this major sell-off that happened recently, after Richard Branson went to space, we see that obviously the RSI cooled off, and now we see the RSI kind of going in this upward, curling upward, which is great news. Right now, if we just kind of go into like maybe a 1 hour chart, something that I want to point out is that we just haven't been able to really fall below this area after the initial run up on Friday, right? Which is great news. We're over here at this area of $36.60, and we're holding above it pretty well, right? Now, in my last video, I mentioned that Spce or Virgin Galactic raised the prices for their tickets, right? Previously, a ticket was $250,000 per seat. And now they raise it to $450,000, which is great news because that's just easier for the company to generate revenue, because as you can see, that's almost twice the amount that it costs to pay for a seat. And as space flight tourism gets more popular, that's obviously going to be something that's really going to help out the company. And also something I want to point out is, although they raised their prices to 400,000, right, or I believe it might be anywhere from 400 to 450,000, it's still cheaper than what astronaut training is, which can range up to 600,000. So still cheaper. I also mentioned in my last video that they do have some flights coming up in September and October, which is great news. And if we have the successful flight with the, I believe it's Italian Space Force, right, which is coming up in September, then that's great news, because obviously they might book more flights, and that might inspire other countries to book flights with Virgin Galactic, which is great, because obviously the main goal for this company is to book flights, have either military or any other agencies, or anyone possible to book flights, and so eventually we just have more consumers booking flights, right? Now if we're looking at it from a 4-hour chart, we're still, like I said, we're still in this channel. How far can this go? I mean, honestly, it's the sky is the limit, or should I say space is the limit, right? Because as we grow into like this economy where we're diving deeper into space exploration, who knows how much further this can go. So that's why as a long-term investment, I'm very bullish on SPCE. But as a trader, I do like to trade off the fluctuation in price. Now, if you guys are interested in learning what platform I use to do my technical analysis, which is where I draw my lines and my just do my TA, that platform is the Webull platform. It's a really great platform for both investors and traders. They offer a lot of great tools. For example, if you need to read any news articles of what's going on, any corporate action of what's going on, press releases, analysts, what they're saying about the stock, definitely check out this platform, Webull. It's the platform that I use to trade. Not saying it's the platform you absolutely have to use, but they offer a lot of tools. And it may seem very overwhelming to someone who is getting started into the stock market, but I promise you, once you learn it, it's a lot better than a lot of other brokers out there, like for example Robinhood. I'm not saying it's the worst broker, but they just don't offer as many tools as Webull does offer. And on top of that, Webull does have a platform promotion going on with the platform, where if you deposit $5, you'll get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,000. Now, when I first signed up for Webull, I actually got a free share of Google, and that share was around $1,200. Now Google is making all-time highs, so $2,740 simply for signing up for Webull. So again, make sure to check out that link in the description below if you're interested in signing up for Webull. If not, just get your free stock. Sign up, get your free stock, sell it, and get out. But I guarantee you that you're gonna really enjoy what the platform has to offer. Now, going back into SPCE, really, I'm going to place an alert around this area. Actually, I already have an alert set up, and I have alerts set up on multiple different price ranges. As you can see, this is something that you could set up on Webull. I even have alert for when it breaks above $60, because obviously that's probably going to be a time where I'm going to want to enter more into my position, right, as it breaks above. But with that being said, guys, if you're interested, we're learning on how I draw my supports and resistances, my trend lines, how I read candlesticks, and everything else with trading, or when it comes to trading in the stock market. Make sure to click the link in the description below, because there is a link for the Push and Profit program. It's a program where you'll learn how to trade and invest in the stock market. Right now, there's a special discount code for 50% off. It's a limited time offer, so that will expire later in the end of this month. So make sure to check that out. And with that being said, guys, let me know what your questions and thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you investing in this stock, Virgin Galactic? Are you trading it? What price levels are you looking for? And what problems or any success stories you see coming in the near future? Again, I mentioned that the Italian Air Force is going to book a flight with them, and if that flight goes successfully well for Virgin Galactic, then that's definitely good news. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I love reading your thoughts. And with that being said, guys, hope you're having a beautiful day. It's Justin from Push and Profit, and I'll see you on the next video.